Alright, what's up guys? We are heading to the creek today. A little warm out, so then we're going to get down the creek and just do some wading, trying to find some a little bit bigger to just average size smallies today. I'm sure we'll run into a bunch of smaller ones and some goggle eye and stuff, of course, but or rock bass, whatever you call them. But we're going to try to get on some a little bit better smallies today. I think I might try to throw the popper around. I got a really small hula popper, and I've never seen one this small, so I'm pretty excited to throw that around. But I'm gonna start with just a small finesse jig, throw that around, probably throw the Ned around, of course. I got the new rattling Neds, gonna try those out. But this creek produces some pretty big, big for creeks, pretty big smallies. We'll catch some probably around 15-16 inches, I'm sure. But that's the plan for today. Just gonna go do some wading. I know this stretch that we're hitting, there's quite a few bridges, and like train bridges and low water bridges and stuff like that. So that's always really good habitat stuff to look for whenever you're trying to find smallies in current, especially whenever it's hot out. They usually stack up in that current feeding. But that's the plan for today. So we'll see you guys whenever I get to the creek and meet up with my buddy here in about 20 or 30 minutes or so. So see you later. Alright guys, I made it to the first spot. I'm gonna go hit this riffle right down here. Do me a favor before we start hammering all these smallies on this little creek fishing adventure, and go ahead and smash that subscribe button, and leave me a comment down below and tell me what your favorite or what your go-to creek lure is. I want to see what you guys are using, what you guys always like going out and trying first, see if they're biting and whatnot. We're gonna go right down here to this riffle and hopefully pull a nice one out for you right off the bat. There's one. A little bitty smallie. I'm just starting off with this little Z-Man jig with the Z-Man trailer, little finesse jig. Try to get some of these little bit bigger fish in this creek to bite. I could go to something a little bit smaller, but I know there's some bigger ones in here, so we're gonna try to catch those today. There's another one. Ooh, a little rock bass. Nice little rock bass. They just stack up in these little, you find any little deep hole in the creek and they'll just stack up in it. There's one. This one feels a little better. Oh yeah, I got a decent one on here, guys. Getting in that current. Oh, easy, easy. There's a decent little smallie. Right at the end of this riffle, way back there. It's a nice little smallie. There he goes. Alright guys, we spotted some pretty nice smallies down here from the train bridge. I'm going down here see if we can catch them. We can even get down here. Pretty sketchy. There's one. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Oh, don't get off. This one got a little hunchback on him. Look at the back on that one. A nice one, nice little deformed one. There's another one. They're just stacked up there. It's a little bit smaller. We've seen some good ones from the train bridge. Bigger than these ones. This little jig's getting it done. It's on the old rattling Ned. Rattling Ned. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Stop. There's a good one. Up here in this little tiny creek. It's a good healthy fish there. How long do you think he is?
That's a nice one. Probably 15. Definitely.
Well, let's let him go. On the old rattling Ned.
Nice.
It's hooked into one. Oh. Decent little smallie. This creek is loaded. See, oh, he's got a big one on, guys. For this creek, this is a mammoth. Oh yeah, that's a nice one.
Beauty.
You said the one he had earlier was bigger than this one.
Yeah, it was probably a half inch or an inch bigger than that one.
I thought about tying that little popper on maybe. Oh, I just missed one.
Look at that thing. Good one.
Feels like a decent one. Oh, I just missed one.
Look at that thing. Good one.
Feels like a decent one. Oh, it was a decent one. Let me see him.
That was huge.
That's a good one. He just
That
did
would be good eating.
he just did a backflip. That was a decent one I had on right there too.
It's awful on it, right? It must be
He,
holding that bank.
he hit it like 3 times. Oh, sorry. Sorry, little guy. He's fine. Little bitty guy. Alright guys, this spot looks really good. We'll get something big out of here. Good little guy. See you later. First largemouth. Not too bad of one. I think I need a new worm though. Alright, I said this hole's juicy. I don't know if this jig will work very good or not. It's a little jig with a Z-Man on it. Should catch me about a 10-pounder. Nice little smallie. He choked it. We're gonna catch a big one up here. Oh, I told you, there's 3 of them following it. Oh, there's 4 of them, 5 of them. Oh my. Guys, there was 3 smallies this size all following that one. Clay. That's a good one there. Let's get back in here and catch these other ones. They're all swimming around with them. That's a nice smallie. Alright guys, you ready for this? There's another one. Look, they're following it. They're following it. There's like 4 of them. Oh, this is the littlest one in there. Oh, sorry. Guys, there's some giants in here. There's some hogs in here. Whole school of them. If I catch one, you'll see them all. There's one right here. There's one right here. Look, 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 look. Get him. Swimming downstream. Oh, dang it.
I think he got a hook in that thing.
He destroyed it that first time.
He didn't even think about it.
No, he didn't. Hold on, I'm gonna get him. He's right here. I see him still. Dude, I came up here and seen this and I was like, oh my God. So I cast it out as soon as my jig. I didn't have time. My line was wrapped around my pole and everything, dude, when I set the hook on that one. That was wild. There's one right here. There's one sitting right here. Two of them. What? That's a good one. That's one of the ones that were chasing it. There's more of them, dude. There's a whole group of them that big. Hold that one up. Nice.
Crazy too, dude.
Yeah,
They've been pretty thick, haven't they?
yeah, they've all been really healthy.
Yeah, they're up under the rock. I was snagged on a rock when it came off.
They gotta be. Yeah, let's just sit right here and fish on this real good. There's a good one. That's a good one. Got your line, I think.
That's a nice one. Oh, 3 nice ones out of this hole.
Yeah. That's a good one. And we got a tangled up mess. Other. Man, this hole was loaded. Dude, you should have seen it when I caught that first one. All the fish in this hole were attacking it. I don't know if that one you caught was the biggest one or not, because there was a real big one. These are some nice creek smallies, that's for sure. Look, can't even see them.
No, that's what I'm saying. There could be. God knows how many.
It's gone. They gotta be stacked up, just sitting right there where I just caught that one. Had to make one more stop on the way back. I just hooked into a nice one. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, he broke me off. Rubbed on that ledge and broke me off. Man, I tried my hardest right there too.
Use that as the downside to leaders.
No, it broke the braid.
Oh, did it?
My braid rubbed on it and broke off. Man, why do they fight so hard in this hole?
That was a big fish. But they
Yeah,
always
but
fight hard in this hole.
man, I guess because they got deep water to dive down. That was not good. Oh, well, guess that'll do it for tonight. I'm not retying. All right, I just got home. What a day we had today. I mean, that was some of the best creek fishing I've ever done. And we fished that creek before in one of my previous videos, but we did not fish this stretch of the creek. And there was a lot bigger smallmouth, we caught them that big in the section that we fished before, but there was just a ton of them. At one point in the video, I don't know if you can actually see it or not, but I hooked into a nice one, and then I had like 3 or 4 other really big smallies just going around attacking it while I'm reeling it in. And hurry up, got that one off the hook, threw it back out, had another one hit it, and then the same thing. It was a smaller one, but they were all attacking it coming in. And that creek's all pretty shallow and stuff, but all those big deep holes, those fish just stack up in there. So if you can find those deep holes in these cooler creeks in the middle of summer, you can find some nice smallmouth in there. I mean, they weren't giants. Like, you can catch some bigger smallmouth than that out of the rivers around here. But for a creek and that size of a creek, those are some nice smallmouth. And I mean, you don't need nothing. You just grab your pole, your gear, and you just go walking. And I mean, that's some of the funnest fishing I think you can do. But I had that one there at the end break me off. There's a little rock shelf, and it dove under that rock shelf and frayed my braid up, broke me off. That was the biggest one I had on, of course. Got off. And Clay lost his biggest fish too. He sat there, he was down the creek a little ways, and I watched him fight it for a while and ended up just coming off right there at his feet. We were about waist deep water at that point. But if you like this video and you want to see more smallmouth like that being caught out of a creek, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I will bring you more videos like this in the future.